All right, let's go to the next one, search engine marketing. All right, so some of you are totally up to speed with this, and some of you maybe not. So search engine marketing is the ability to reach out to hundreds of millions of people by advertising on search engines. Key concepts that you need to know around this is know the terminology. It's a whole language and lingo on its own. So things like CTRs, things like cost per click or CPC, cost per acquisition. These are important terms that you need to know if you're going to get into this space, because this is how you measure the results. You know, what is the click-through rate? What should it be? If I put $10 out, how many leads am I getting from it? The most common place for search engine marketing is through Google AdWords. It is the main platform for it. One of the neat things that can be done around that is you can also do some retargeting. So retargeting in its simplest form is if you have an ad and that drives them to your web page or a landing page, when they go on there, it can then insert a cookie onto their computer. So whenever they're searching anything around the internet, you can follow them, I think it's 3 months. 180 days. So for 180 days, whatever they're searching, you can now have these ads that pop up that is around your product. So this is technology. It's very, very simple to do. It's relatively simple to do as in putting these little gadgets in place. It's not always that profitable, and you have to be this is where you would get a specialist to help you out, because knowing the right keywords, and especially getting a copywriter, so that when you're sending someone to a landing page, it's going, wow, this is cool. Not only because you're paying for someone to go there, you want to be able to convert them into getting their details, or start them off at the beginning of your funnel. So it's not always profitable, and you do have to be very careful on your numbers. What is cool about this is its ability for you to start to test your product. So you can get out there, you can position it before you're going off and actually build it. You can actually, particularly the stuff that I read about in these books, and the lean startups, and a lot of these companies that you would know about, these big companies that sell for millions of dollars, like Facebook buys them or whoever it is, they've done a heap of this stuff because they're testing the market, finding out what they want. Some examples of this, eBay does this all the time. They're testing different things. Archives, anyone know archives.com? Heard of Archives? Okay, you would have heard of Ancestry. Anyone heard of Ancestry? Okay, so Ancestry bought these guys out. This is a similar sort of product where you can go back and you can look at the archives and find out information about your ancestors. Yeah, so they used very heavily search engine marketing to do that, using the stuff I talked through then.